My Gavan and Melonine, and well met indeed. I'm Arak here, Galadirthan, head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer, and welcome back to Warhammer 2 as we continue on as the Dwarves, the Dawi. We are Karaz-a-Karak, and we are doing not too badly. Now, I read many of your comments back, and thank you to all of you who have commented indeed. It has been most illuminating. We shall head for Gunbad next, because that is apparently an excellent moneymaker, so that is somewhere where we want to go. And also that's a nice little two-way region. Now the undead are just down here, aren't they? This is Sylvania, is it not? So we'll be knocking on their door shortly. And just because we're now playing as the dwarves doesn't mean I still absolutely loathe the undead. But once we've dealt with Gunbad, there's a suggestion also that we should head south and take this location, the Black Crag, which I believe is the playable orc faction, is it not? We will head down there and see what we can do. But for the moment, our army is currently resting up in Squighorn. The territory doesn't like us very much because of the recent occupations, etc., etc. Squighorn already had a barracks, so we don't need to bother with one in Grungni. Good job we didn't end turn. It would have been a waste of money. Something that you've all suggested is that we absolutely do want growth because the dwarves grow very, very slowly. So growth is something one of our provinces is going to want. So we'll chuck that in early doors. Otherwise, though, I am going for the unique building. So obviously we've already got that one, and then we're going to go for the landmarks. I appreciate resource buildings are not unique, but they are because they're only available in the region, certain regions, aren't they? So that's unique to Karaz-a-Karak, for example. Otherwise, though, I believe we're at another end turn. And delightful as that will be. Oh no, we've got a little province we can set first. What do the dwarves have then? Venerate the ancestors, untainted and public order, a tax rate increase, a growth increase plus additional tradable resources, and a construction cost decrease, recruitment cost decrease, and local recruitment capacity +1. That one's not too bad, is it? But I think for general, we should probably go for guilds for the moment. So we'll stick that one in for now, and we will give it an end term. Something that you've all suggested as well I absolutely should do is cultivate good relations with other Dawi. Dwarves. I've been saying it wrong, actually, because dwarves, with a V-E-S, is actually rather unique to Lord of the Rings, and in almost all other instances, dwarfs is the way that people write it and pronounce it. And I've been saying dwarves, but it shouldn't be. It should be dwarfs. Terrible mistake on my part. Do forgive me. We'd like a siege workshop when we can get that. We're already building it, of course, so we can't actually use that at the moment. And then those are the buildings that we will want. As I say, we're not going to go with any of these in the capital city. But then all the buildings that we can actually get, we need to be tier 3, and we're not. So at the moment, we're just not doing anything. And I assume to upgrade to the next tier we need 2 people. Yeah, we've only got 1 point until we have a surplus. But then the barley fields don't give anything other than growth. They don't give us any money, so that's 500 down the Swanee. Although for the turns that it will assist, we might as well actually chuck one of those back in, I suppose. That would give us 200. It pays itself off in 3 turns. We should probably go for that, shouldn't we? That gives us kegs and boost in public order, and that oath gold, income from trade, additional tradable resources, income from buildings. That's probably worthwhile. Let's chuck that in for now. I mean, we're not going to get the 2 last buildings for a long time, so we might as well earn money while we're waiting. I see that the foolish orcs are coming back, or Urk, I believe it is, isn't it? U-R-K, and the goblins are Groby. Is that correct? But we do need to ideally find the other dwarves so that we can build relations with them. Our runesmith, last time I foolishly called him a mage. That is incorrect, of course. He is a runesmith. We have no active grudges at the moment. They have been ticked off. Oh, that's a cool little edge on the book there. And in the forge, we have various things that we can build. Oh, you get to build your own weapons and armor and things. Now, that's pretty cool. Yeah, but they cost... obviously, I imagine as you go up and up, they cost more and more and more, yeah. Oh, that's fairly straightforward, though, isn't it? So we could already if we wanted to, but we'll hold off of that for the moment. We're not really waiting for anything to go down here. So, do we want to bother attacking him? What is he currently doing? Using the underway. So he's coming over to meet us, isn't he? Alright, we'll end the turn again, see where he goes. And then, hopefully, just knock him on the head and then head north. so that we can get up to... Oh, he's not using the underway anymore. Oh, he came from the underway. Right. Right, well, we can move out on him now.
Ready?
How is he raiding? That isn't our realm, is it? Oh, it is. Blimey, that's huge. Right, let's go after him then. See, we can upgrade those, but it'll be 5 turns till we can... I'd much rather upgrade that because it gives us 2 extra locations. And that, again, is just improving our growth. But we might as well, because the growth needs to be improved. Do they hate us considerably? Oh, no, we're only losing about 7%. Perfect. Grudge issued. Defeat the following Lord's army in battle. Morgla and Bloody Spears. With pleasure, my lords. Now, the other faction I arguably would have played is not Jeanne d'Arc, because Bretonnia, to be honest, I don't know why I didn't play Bretonnia to begin with. Ah, yes, Morgla has come for us. Foolishly. We shouldn't really even bother fighting that. That's ridiculously in our favour. We'll just kill them all. Bretonnia, of course, is a natural jump over from someone coming from Medieval 2, because basically all their units, bar the flying things and the Grey Relique, they are all medieval. Ah, yes. An extra 1,000. Ah, and we got our reduced recruitment. Missile damage increase, 3 more turns, melee attack. Let's get the 4 baselines and then we'll go up for economy.
The High King acts.
Thorgrim has increased in level as well. I'm not bothered about elves, not going to be fighting them much. Not too much about mankind. Undead or greenskins, we might as well, for now, I think, go greenskins. Oh, you can get more than one. Ah, you can hate everyone and everything. Of course you can. You're dwarves. And then, what is the tactician? That's ammunition. That's ammunition. That's missile damage, but for much higher up. And that's missile damage. But again, quarrelers don't get missile damage from Thorgrim. Obdurate. Plus 9 leadership goal. And then chuck in some of the more broader reaching boosts. And then our runesmith, Dorin Hogmog. What can we give you? Oath gold generated per turn. Oh, yes, please. Ah, I can only get 1. I'll take that. And we'll take your Forge Fire rune.
Aye.
Right. We're going to need a few more forces. Ah, yes, nice. I'll take some siege, please. Siege is very much is very helpful for us. And then only 2 more units we could take after that. But I think for now that'll do. So we'll hold for a turn. Allow them to all... Oh, can you encamp, actually? Increase the healing. I'm not too bothered about those. As I say, we'll wait for that at the end. So again, an end turn. But it doesn't matter because it flies past. So as I say, Bretonnia was someone I should have played as the very beginning, and arguably likely will play as Repense in time, because Bretonnia is who I'd like to play as next, basically. So I'm eager to play it, but I've never played as the dwarves, and the dwarves are the nation that they are the ones that align with how I play the game the most. Stand still with the formidable defensive units and just wait for the enemy to come. What are your options? Underway, encamp, raid. Oh, they're the same for everyone. Oh, other than underway, I thought we might have something. The orcs have come, but we can barely move anywhere near them.
I declare war on them.
But Gunbad is only a short throw away, and then we'll nip over and get Grom Peak. And we're looking to then getting a second lord to head south, to be honest. Oh, they've also got Mount Silverspear, but then Greyhag and Crookback are both Skaven, probably. Those damnable beasts are everywhere. One cannot but turn to see the Skaven descending upon them. We can't trade with you because we've got no way of getting near you, but we can become good friends. What are you saying? And Zufbar to the north.
Come, kin. Sure. Doubtful.
Ah, they didn't like that one, though. That's alright, that's alright. Give it time. You'll come around.
Yeah.
They always come around. So yes, once the dwarves complete, or indeed maybe alongside the dwarves, but then that'd have 4 campaigns on the plot, which does create a bit of a break, doesn't it? But I'd be interested to play as Bretonnia, is the moral of the story. But there he is. He's tried to circumvent us. He's headed inland, and for some reason we still can't get him. Is that because of the bolt thrower? Why are you so slow in our own lands? We can chase him down if we march, but then we start the battle tired. Oh, you can't actually initiate battle if you're in march.
Destroy them.
So we have no hope. We've just got to slowly hope we can get closer and closer to him. And he's inevitably going to attack one of our cities, isn't he? And he's going to sack it, and it's going to be an absolute pain in the neck. There we are. We are only a few turns away from Karaz upgrading. But I want my army to be heading north, not swanning around here doing sod all. But we obviously we've only got the one army at the moment, so
Follow Dawi.
choices are limited.
It's an honor.
Barrendon Stoneheart. Their demands military access. Yeah, go on. And there we are. What a surprise. They attacked our settlement. And what a surprise. The odds are massively in their favour. It's a decisive defeat, and they've raided it. Why are we so damn slow? Is it the siege? Is the siege that unbelievably slow? Or is it just because we're... I mean, I don't know. No, we got our militia training. And he gained a person to stand with him. Let's cool down your runes. What was I going to also do? Double check your who's wielding what. So Thorgrim at the minute has got the Shrieking Blade. That's all he can have. He can take the Dragon Helm. Thank you very much. He's got a trinket, no enchanted items, and no followers. Whereas he now has a student.
The High King acts.
The bolt thrower is anti-large.
Drang.
But now we're just going to keep running backwards, aren't we? We're just going to keep running backwards. Alright, let's improve our archers a little bit. And one turn until we're ready. That can just upgrade and that can just repair over time on its own. This is one of the mods that I did used to have. Oh, and I should... hopefully I've updated the mod list as well, so you can see which mods I'm actually using and see how few mods I'm using, basically. But I think we're just going to have to leave and go for Gumbad and then come back. Particularly because Zufbar have now taken Grom Peak. Ah, you daft bastards.
Retake the realm.
Does the underway then allow you to totally
Very well.
avoid mountains? Traverse underground terrain that would normally be impassable, immune to attrition, nearby hostile armies intercept the force in the underway, so intercept retreat, and you can't attack anyone.
Won't happen. This is not in the Damaskron.
We can't move yet as they're all going underground, I assume.
What?
Or can you then move, or would that take him out of underway? Oh, I see. Oh, so it doesn't actually increase our speed in any way. Ah, yes, and we can finally build that. Might as well repair those then, as they're not actually repairing all that quickly. And we have the time. I've never had to use the underway, and I assumed then it would create a different movement sort of sphere, if you will. And of course, I was rather hoping to... Oh, look, there they are, those absolute buggers.
You're not right in the head.
Now, if we press north and get Gumbad, we are going to lose Squighorn and Grungni. But then they aren't anywhere further north than that, so that would take away this northern threat, and we'd get there before Grom Peak get it.
Move the throng.
So we're going for it. I'm just going to let them raid the south. To hell with it. Sods to them. Grungni, if you get that though, we might get 3 turns before they arrive. Squighorn has a little bit of a garrison. We can always punch for that, can't we? We could recruit a second lord. But our upkeep will immediately go up by 454. Ah, you have to get the Monument of Grimnir to get Grombrindle. Which is one of the buildings I think I wasn't going to get. It'll come. It'll be one of these. Hall of Oaths, Foundry. Armory. Monument of Grimnir, there it is. Yes, the Slayer. I think that was the one I probably wasn't going to go for. Oh well. Let's see what these orcs do then. Come and raid me. It's the one thing I really dislike about this game is how ridiculously easy it is for the AI to raid you and how absolutely frequently they do it. Constant raiding. Oh, we're never going to win that one, does it matter? And it just winds you up how frequently they just chase you down forever and they'll just avoid fighting you. The AI seems to always be quicker than you for some bizarre reason. Oh wow, you can move barely anywhere unless you go that way. Ah, Mount Gumbad is under siege by Zoof Pass. We've come all this way and it's going to be for absolutely no reason. Oh dear. Should have just rushed it earlier, I suppose. It's my own fault. Did they get it? Did they get it? It looks like they did. No, they haven't got it yet, but they are still besieging it.
Aye.
And we can't attack it.
I agree.
No, we can't attack it. We can attack them, though, but we don't want to do that. Ah, well. We can just confederate with them later and take it then instead. And we'll bugger off for now then. What does that one actually mean? But there isn't a settlement upgrade available. That doesn't mean anything. I don't want to know if the Lord or Heroes isn't moved. That doesn't bother me. Oh, it's imminent rebellion, isn't it? Yeah. Who is rebelling against us? Why are we letting orcs live here anyway? This is just moronic. The orcs wouldn't rebel against us. They would have fought against us immediately. Morons. Ah, right. An actual battle then. Let's put our new siege to the test. Oh, dear. The start has gotten off poorly. That's certainly true. It just winds you up, the constant raiding thing, though. It really does. And, of course, it's always absolutely delightful when the enemy... We should have built a secondary army. We just don't have the money for it, though. That's the problem. We are underway intercepting them, aren't we? But then if we're the only ones with siege, then we should be able to just fire at them. Just start as you are for now. Alrighty. We're moving our siege basically to the point of its range. Because I expect they are waiting for us to move towards them at least. So we will walk the army forwards. Oh, no, there they are. Are they coming for us? Difficult to tell, isn't it? That move. No, they are making their move on us. Yeah, so pause the game. Do exactly as you were just about to do, but instead further back. So you guys come over to there now instead. You guys go over on that left flank. You fellows take a line down the middle. Quarrelers stand at the back. Let's get the Lord on the edge, and you on that edge. And let's go up to speed. Siege, you are free and able to fire as soon as the enemy comes into range. Any target is a good target. See, they are killed. Yeah, my buttons seem to go the wrong way. Just coming into range now. And here they come! And the slaughter begins! Damnable greenskins. Disgusting. More grudges thrown through the sky. Nice. What's that? Wolf Riders. Ah, if you can hit those before they get here, actually, that would be welcome. And now we've got the bolt throwers going off, but I imagine they are nowhere near as damaging. Perhaps a little more accurate, but yes, no, they are entirely designed to kill big beasties. Oh! They don't like taking those hits, do they? You guys, stop. Fire at whoever you want. So what have you got for me at the moment? Rune of Oath and Steel. You give armor to whoever I tell you to give armor to. Nice. I was just about to say, target the archers if you would. You've beaten me to it. Hit those arrow boys. Move the flank, move the line round. Oh, hang on, he does that for everyone around him. Ah, good to know. Total waste of it there, of course, but good to know. Move the throne forwards. No. Don't waste yourselves on the... What does he look like? Doran. Small is what he looks like. Small. Short but strong and defiant. Punch in there, please. Hit those Goblin Wolf Rider archers if you would.
Yes, Lord. Attack! Go! Kill orcs!
Ah, their general is running away.
Will do! Get on! Very well. Kazu!
Bring him down.
Range far! Range fast!
Oh, you've never even been in... You're not even in the battle. Turn and face.
All dead, I'll get him! The might of Karaz-a-Karak! Dwarf warriors! Miners!
Break their skulls. Crush them beneath boot, heel, and toe. And kill that damned lord.
Dwarf warriors! Hadouken! Strike out!
This is over. Well, gone the wrong way again. Didn't get him, did we? We didn't get him. Decisive victory! 200 losses and he lost only 955 though. That's not very good. Most kills went to a Dwarven Warrior Battalion. Regiment Army. Doran got 3 and Doran got 9. Thorgrim, sorry. Not many. Not many at all. The bolt throwers did reasonably well. Oh, and underway interception against a different army. Gnashrak, you're the fellow that we need to actually wipe out, aren't you? Well, we shall fight them both. And we will just head south and we'll just try and confederate with Zufar or whatever they're called. The dwarves to the north. It's also useful because then they'll just give us a nice little buffer to the north. We won't have to worry about that. We can just focus all our attention south. Right, move you very far forward and we will move to the top of this hill here. Everyone else just stand in a line behind for now. Right, move there.
Off we go.
Stand a little to the side, actually.
Karaz-a-Karak, ha! Nothing can stop us.
No, actually, I think you should go
The runes glow.
cover the road. Just cover the road. Get the archers out in front.
Northern lights.
Miners, take that right side.
Rage fast. Hammerers.
Warriors and hammerers, take that left-hand side. Take Thorgrim out the front with you.
Dwarf warriors.
Or put Thorgrim out there. Take the rune guy over there. Into positions. Commence.
War machine ready.
Right, bolt thrower. Is there anything that you're particularly good at? No. So if you just go for the war boss, that'd be smashing. There's still plenty of stuff in range. Why are you guys stopping?
For the High King. Move now.
Do not let them flank at all.
Hammerers.
Similarly, hammerers, get up to the top of this hill and buy yourself a nice little drop. Ah, look, those bolts are going square into him. Why is he not dying?
Miners.
Wolf Rider archers. They are sneaking some men around the side. Of course they are. Shields up.
Hammerers. Drang them. Dwarves. Ready axes. Dawi, attack. For the ancestors. Lead them at blood. Kill orcs.
They've made it through.
Vengeance! Take him down! Fight!
Melis, where's the leader? There he is.
For the devil's crown! Hammerers! Shoot the wazzocks!
Don't let them get away. Or do anything, really. Grudge Tower is a sort of out of action now, but oh well.
For the High King! Strike out! Blow!
Get yourselves down the hill. Support other miner unit.
Kadu!
Charge in there. Further down.
Killers! Vengeance!
Where's their leader? There he is. He's running away.
Ready to strike!
Do not let him get away.
There is no greater ability! Hammerers! Have at them! Dull! Killers!
That unit there needs assistance.
Ready and kill!
And that unit there's just getting shot.
Grudge
Oh wow. Yes, the enemy general is dead. Quarrelers, pull round. If you can try and hit them, I mean, I wouldn't say no, but I don't think you have line of sight. That's the problem, isn't it? Yeah. Just pull to there and we'll worry about it in a minute. Point blank. They won't like that one bit. And they're off. End it. Another decisive victory. Only losing 133 that time. And the orcs getting hounded. That's what we like to see. 66 kills. The hammerers. That's interesting. Again, you're routinely seeing melee, but then we are a melee-heavy faction, aren't we? With indeed quarrelers and rangers being some of our only archer units. Kill them all. Oh. We'll risk his wrath. Oh, we got a banner of swiftness. We've got some money and some...
The High King acts.
Banner of speed to assigned unit. It's battle only, isn't it? We've already got route march, so we don't really have any other options. Disappointing. Disappointing. Let's make you better then, shall we? Is there one of you that makes you stronger? Ah, that one's good against greenskins. Go on then, we're up against them for a while. Give you that. You can make a unit worse. Oh, it's a passive ability by the looks of it. Yeah, so he just constantly improves the armor-piercing damage of everyone around him. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Weapon strength was human fighting against greenskins again. Yeah, let's boost you up. You can wound, you can damage, you cleanse corruption if you're on our side, or you can scout. We'll chuck in a scouting, why not?
Very well. March.
Yep, use the underway then, pop back that way. You need to get back before Grungni falls. Karaz is now level 3. Which means we can build one of these. Yes. So the Slayer Shrine, the Armory. The Slayer Shrine will get us Grombrindle, won't it? Gyro Bomber, Iron Drake's Flame Cannon. Rangers. The Armory, Oath Gold, unlocks hero recruitment capacity up by 1, and allows recruitment of a fairly large amount of units. We'll take the Armory. I think that's pretty one of the only things we can actually build at the moment, money-wise. Oh, the gem cutters cost 4,000. That's so much. Mugger Bone Crusher. Hello, everyone. My name's Mugger, and I'm a Bone Crusher. Chuck that in there, and get the Trinket Maker. Right, let's see what the orcs do. Not too worried about the assailants coming for Karaz-a-Karak, the rebels. I think we'll be able to put them down relatively easily. Of course, the turns won't be 9 and 12 seconds forever. They will eventually sort of slow. We're going to fight this one. To hell with it. I'm sure they will eventually slow down, but they're just so much better than they were. Although Karl Franz I is supposed to maintain absolute control over the whole empire from his throne in Altdorf, Graf Boris, like the other elector counts, is able to do exactly what he wants. Ah, of course. Stupid game. You don't get any kind of town at all, do you? Because, oh look, there's some giant walls over there. No, don't worry about standing on the top of those. Let's walk out to this large and easily flanked field. Oh yes! Sign this man up as a military leader. He understands the best way to win these kinds of things. Bloody idiotic. Alright, and then we'll have one unit available to... Well, flank is the plan, but whether or not you'll be able to... Stand behind that hill, they won't be able to see you. Come at me, bro. There's a lot of swords I'm seeing over there. 2 ranged units, but they have got a leader, which is always a bit of a downside and a damning effect. Throthy Strongarn. Look at our mighty looking dwarves. They look particularly normal, I have to say. They don't look like really over-the-top fantasy kind of dwarves. They just look like your average depiction of a military dwarf, really. I'm sure they do get a little more extreme. Or they can get more extreme. They're taking down Mash. But he's coming in. We're getting flanked. Make wider lines. Are you shooting square into the back of our own unit? Oh no, look, he's right in front of you. I don't think he's going to die though, is he? Let's be honest. We are outnumbered 3-1. Oh, they've slowed us down with something. They have gigantic hammers though, don't they? Dear, oh dear.
Take them down!
Target in those sides there where you can shoot them point blank. Although you are taking a bit of a pounding from the enemy ranged fire. Keep firing, keep firing. Oh, their general's fleeing. I can't help their morale. Ah, our warriors are fleeing. Come on, you dwarves! Turn and stand your ground! Now is not the time for quaint hearts. Only the strong survive. And must survive we must. Yeah, I said that. It is soundly over. We killed 200-ish, if that. 194. Almost all of those kills being quarrelers. Sad. But not entirely unexpected. The balance of favour was absolutely and unequivocally to them. Oh, you've absolutely... Why, at least capture it, you stupid bastards.
Send me to vengeance.
Oh, if we come out of that, he can go basically nowhere. But his army is quite powerful, but they're not healing at all, is it? So it's going to take even two. It's going to actually take 2 turns to get it. 2 turns! An extra 100 gold a turn for 1,300. That's a hard sale. A hard sell. And now, of course, with the Pillars of Grungni ruined and Mount Squighorn in all hands, we don't even train troops in our main province anymore. Bloody delightful. Why would they not set up a town there? Why do they always do that stupid, annoying ruin thing? And then you've got to pay to rebuild it. Oh.
Welcome, friends of the Dawi.
Ah, our allies come forth. We'll get them through Confederation, I'm sure. Oh, they have decided to take it.
Destroy them.
And in so doing, they have weakened and split their army, and it is for us to push them back. I will take a gem cutter's workshop. We want our damn town back. Ideally, before we're attacked by these greenskins as well. It's not going to go well when they attack us. Oh, come and have a go if you think you're bloody hard enough. You're not hard enough. I can tell you that for now. And both of you are going to die. Morglaw and Mash. Mark their names, men. Know them well. Seek them out on the field. I shall give extra rations, gold, and the treasures unimaginable of the far south to he who brings me the head of either of these foul vermin. For we hate them. With every ounce of our being, we hate them. We will see them defeated. Now, we've got trees over there, but there's a hill in the middle which covers half the field, but I think that probably is the best location. And then we've only got 2 units of quarrelers. Let's put the bolt thrower up on the hill as well. We'll move the quarrelers when the time is necessary. For now, everyone just come and stand in a line. As soon as our siege can fire, you damned well fire. Alright, let's speed her up. Defensive line. Form in front of the siege here. Quarrelers, come and stand in the trees. Take 3 units of... Oh, sorry, wrong button. 3 units of miners with you. miners and those hammerers come over here where they're definitely getting ready to flank us. Take the general with you. Durin, come and stand in the center of that defense. Oh, they are taking their time to come over, aren't they? Goodness gracious. We'll oblige. You take as long as you need. We'll stand on this hill, awaiting your arrival, and we will slaughter you once you come. Ah, siege is firing, and away we go. So it begins. Death to the Urki. Death to the Groby. Death to our enemies. Look at them scouring the field like spiders. There's the generals. We'll home in on them. Move forward. As expected, they are going for a gigantic flank because it's the only thing they know how to do. If we stand still and wait, you'll know basically nothing is actually going to come to us because the whole army is basically over here. I want it on him. Bring Mash down. Move in. Perfect. That unit has not been caught. How does Thorgrim actually attack? Because at the minute he's just walking around in a circle and everyone's hitting him with a sword. Oh, and then he does one of those silly attacks. See, that's why I don't like units like that. Yes, the throne is some sort of magical thing, or runic demigod, basically, that he's sitting on top of, or whatever, and whatever power and might it has. But it doesn't change the fact that, no matter how amazing your general is, and how wonderful in battle he can be, if he's sitting on top of a throne, he's not going to be hitting anyone, is he? I really dislike that. I think that's those types of things I think are just way too gimmicky. Put the throne down and run at your enemy like a normal unit would, you stupid idiot. He's just inviting death. Well, as expected, this is basically already over. Because the early tier Orc army is pathetic. But where are Mash and Morglor? Ah, one of our warriors is fleeing. You shoot them. Our warriors on this side are achieving a solid victory. Those Orc boys are taking a pounding. You still one-on-oneing? Yes. Does that decrease their defense, doesn't it? Yeah. That'll be Mash killed. Nice. Charge in. Don't let him go. Don't let him go. They're routing at the sight of their own leader routing. There we are. There's Morglor. Bring him down. Bring him down in case the others can't. Quarrelers, come and get right up in their grill. And that's them going. The enemy lord is dead. No. No.
Take them down! It is
Someone bring him down. Go on, hit him. Hit him. Hit him more. Hit him with everything. He's moving around. He's clever. Durin's going to get him. Go on, Durin. Someone stagger him again. That's all we need. That's all we need. The archers are way out of range now. We've weakened him. He's going to get away. He's getting away. We'll let him run. Let them run. There's nowhere for them to run. We'll hunt them down. We'll kill them all. 108. 115, the hammerers. Well done. 140, the grudge thrower. We're getting some centennials. There's a 60 from Thorgrim who's finally putting his name on the board. We'll kill all of those quite soundly. Thank you kindly. Oh, you'll change your stance to mustering. Like that, I'll help you. Mash was killed. Our settlement is besieged.
Good. Grimnir's axe thirsts. Ready axes.
That's the rest of them killed. Everyone's having a celebration and much revelry is to be had. We'll take Squighorn. And we'll wait for a turn, but then we'll move on to the next one. And mine is instant times into that increases. That's not too shabby. Or again, we can make him better. He doesn't really have one that makes him passive ability, the High King. Constant around self. Brilliant. Rune of Grimnir, missile resistance. Go on then. Can't hurt to have the defensive ones. Let's get the wall breaker because the sieges take so long. It'll be good to cut those down. You can cleanse corruption, but you don't affect order. Go for that one, and we'll take the other one of those. Make you even better against these disgusting filth. Straight up with the dwarf outpost. And we'll take Grungni on the next turn, then we'll be over to Karaz-a-Karak. So, in all, what we've managed to achieve this time is basically nothing. Successive victories over the Greenskins, which pulls the armies of the Bloody Spears away from their defensive realms and holdings. And we've made better alliances with Barak-Var, but no such luck with Zufar, who have not managed to take Gunbad, so we could still go in and get it. Oh, is it Zufbar? Sorry, I keep calling them Zufar. Oakenhammer, that's a good name. And Grompreek. Who's out to the north? You are Red Eye. I'm assuming you are Orcs as well. Almost certainly. Why can we see Altdorf at the moment? Karak Ziflin. Nope, don't have... We can see over here, we don't have diplomatic relations with any of these people. But we will in time. Very well. As I say then, for now, that is going to end the turn. So next time we'll take Grungni, and then we will actually now just head south. Secure Karagdron. And then, I don't know. I mean, ideally I'd still like to move more to Gunbad. We could recruit a secondary army actually once we've killed him. Once we've sort of established the Silver Road, and then build a secondary army to come and just sit in Squighorn for a while, whilst the main one just nips up and gets Gunbad, if Zufbar have not got it yet. But for now, that is going to be all. So thank you very much for watching, and until we speak again, Navar Nadan Peramad Malonin, and farewell.